Hello, hello, hello. Patrice Stewart here, your favorite tax and business strategist. Today, I would like to go over setting up an LLC with you. This is the biggest question that I get from clients all of the time. How do I set up an LLC and what are the benefits? So today we are going to go over that. How you would set up an LLC is you are going to go to your Secretary of State's office. So remember, many of you are in different states. Each state has their own Secretary of State's office. So for example, I'm in Illinois, Illinois Secretary of State. If you are in Florida, Florida Secretary of State. And so what you're going to do is you're going to go to your Secretary of State's office, you're going to look for business services, and then you're going to look for LLCs. Most states will have directions, very simple, on how you can set that up. On average, LLCs probably range, it again is going to depend on your state. Illinois, our LLCs cost about $150. In Florida, their LLCs cost about $50. So it just depends on your state. Your state will have the exact filing fee for that. Once you decide that you're going to be an LLC, I do want to give you another stipulation. A lot of people do not really understand when you're setting up a business, you are protecting yourself with personal assets, but then you're also setting up a business for tax advantages, okay? An LLC does not give you the best tax advantages. A lot of people set up an LLC and then a lot of times do not really understand the tax advantages of it, all right? So when you are a single member LLC, you are automatically listed as a disregarded entity, all right? So once you register that company, and then you decide to go and set your EIN up with the IRS, you are going to be considered as a disregarded entity when you are a single member LLC. A disregarded entity is the same or equivalent of being a sole proprietor, all right? So just know that when you become an LLC, a lot of times, a lot of people do not think about this part with the tax situation, right? An LLC gives you asset protection, so that separates you from the business. If anything happens, you will not be personally sued. Your personal assets will not be looked at. But on the tax side, you do not have the best setup. So just remember that. All right, we'll go into that later on in more detail in another video regarding LLCs versus S Corp versus corporation. But if you want to put that LLC on paper, that's a very great way to start. Now, the second step to that is to get your EIN number. Your EIN number is an employer identification number. So pretty much what this is a social security number for your business. As a business owner, even if you are a sole proprietor, you can still obtain an EIN number. When you are registering your company, whether you're setting up an LLC, a corporation, a non-for-profit, or a partnership, you will still apply for an EIN. What that is going to do is that is going to separate you and the members, or you or your shareholders, however you're set up, whether you're an LLC or a corporation, but that's going to separate you from the business. So every business needs an EIN. That way you're able to establish bank accounts, you're able to establish business credit, you're able to establish funding and loans all under the company EIN.